Good day, everyone. Father Neil Dadey here with you once again on this Friday of the third week of Lent. In today's gospel, a lawyer comes up to Jesus and asks, "What is the greatest commandment?" And Jesus gives the commandment, the great Shema in Jewish religion, in the Judeo religion. And it goes, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And love your neighbor as yourself." Every Jewish person knows that by heart. It is drilled into them from the moment that they are born, and they can understand the great Shema. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind, and your neighbor as yourself. In these commandments, in this great Shema, Jesus truly sums up, in my estimation, the spiritual life of what goal it should be within our life as we journey, not just during Lent, but as we journey until we reach the kingdom of heaven. That we love God with our whole heart, our whole soul, and our whole mind, and that we know that He loves us in return. Because it's from that love relationship that we have with Him, with Jesus, that we then can reach out in love to others. But it begins with the relationship we have with God. And once that is cemented, once that is part of the foundation of our spiritual journey, then as Jesus says again, all things are possible. All things are possible for one who loves. And I think that's something that we need to truly understand, to cement in our life. It's not our religious practices as such that wins God's love. It's not how much we do that wins God's love. It's not what we say and how long we pray that wins God's love. God's love is there. It's there all the time. From the moment we were conceived, His love was eternal. And it's with that love and with that understanding of God's love for us that we in response can love Him in return for the mercy, the goodness, the graciousness, the benefits that He has given us, the experience of knowing and loving Him that truly does come and form us in our journey. And when we can understand that, because that's where it begins, then as I said earlier, we can reach out then in love to others. That we don't necessarily need to try to figure out what's right or what's wrong. Our love for God will automatically show us and tell us what is right or wrong. It's that supernatural grace that flows outward from our hearts into the hearts of others. And so listen to what Jesus said in today's gospel. If you read it, reread it, and understand what a great commandment, great prayer that is, where Jesus sums up all the commandments into one. One part A, one part B, that truly summarizes and makes everything real and makes everything direct and on point. To love God with our whole heart by understanding how much He loves us. And then in that response, that our love back to Him reaches out to others. And what a beautiful way to understand this during this time of Lent, when we are called more out of ourself, more to be selfless in our life, to reach out to others. Not necessarily financially, although that is one aspect of it, but to reach out in compassion, in kindness, in goodness, in understanding, in forgiveness of others, to be part of bringing and ushering in God's kingdom upon this earth. So again, I just leave you with this very brief spiritual fervorino to listen to what Jesus said in the gospel, to love Him, to love God, and then to love our neighbor. That is the greatest commandment that Jesus gave us. Continue your Lenten journey. May you become more selfless each and every day. We're halfway through Lent. Let's use these next 3 weeks to truly concentrate on that love for God, as the foundation of our spiritual life. God bless, take care, and have a good day.